is up, everybody, and welcome back to the latest edition of Patriot News. I am Colton, and here with me today I have Mihei. We just got back from Thanksgiving break, and I hope you all really enjoyed it. I hope you got to enjoy it, hopefully with some of your family. I know this year is a little rough, but hopefully you still enjoyed it. We are now in full distance learning, and we will not be back until January at the earliest. And with that, we have Christmas break starting December 23rd at 1 p.m., so get your Christmas hats on, go. Hopefully we'll have some snow by then, so go enjoy your Christmas break with your family and just have fun with it. Hopefully we will be back Monday, January 4th, but with COVID, there's never anything certain these days. So.
All right, yearbook orders. Yearbook orders are now taken by Miss Winter. Cost is $34 before December 23rd. After it, it'll be $40 if ordered. Also, if you're interested in cheerleading Miss Winter, please email Mrs. Gunnison. And back to you, Colton.
Alrighty. The giving tree this year will be virtual, so on the web and our Facebook will be the details for that. And you can also go check out our latest podcast with Mr. Hansen, where we discussed paperless classroom and what teaching holds for later on in the pandemic. So go check that out. We just posted that a few days ago. So.
All right. During this distance learning, Patriot News may be a little tougher and difficult, but we'll try our absolute best to give you guys content, more podcasts, news, films, and etc. And I hope you guys stick around to see all that.
With that being said, our fall athletic season did come to an end, sadly. But I did have the chance to interview our senior players. That includes volleyball and football. So right now you're going to be seeing that. Sadly, it is virtual, but at least you get an interview from those guys. Okay, so I am here with our senior volleyball girls, and they're just going to share some stuff with you, and I have some questions to ask them. So we're going to start off with them introducing themselves. So we're going to start off with the Grace here.
I'm Grace Coping. I am number 8, and I play left, front, and back.
Okay, Paige, you can go.
My name is Paige Breckle. I'm number 2. I play outside hitter in the front row, and then I play middle back.
Okay, Maya.
I'm Maya Thompson, and I'm the setter. My number's 3.
Okay, Felicity.
My name's Felicity Anderson. I'm the libero. I play middle back and left back, and my number's 1. I'm also a captain.
Awesome. I'm gonna start off with Felicity, since you're the captain. Obviously, you guys are a little different than football because you were indoors. So, what were the regulations that took place for volleyball?
It started off with being 2 people. Well, actually, it started off with no people, but then it got to 2 people, and it could be like family, friends, grandparents, whoever. And then by the end of the season, it could only be family or immediate family. That was it.
Okay. And then we'll switch over to Grace here. Did that affect the mood while you guys were playing, not having an audience in the stands?
Yeah, I think we play a lot better when people are there cheering us on and picking us up. You can tell that we had to pick ourselves up more from the bench and not rely on other people the crowd, because there wasn't many people. But yeah.
Okay. Maya, do you think that those regulations were fair?
Do I think that they were what?
That they were fair, considered for the other things that were going on right now?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that they were fair. I know that they were put in place so they could keep us safer and try to keep our cases lower, but
right.
I feel like if they would have used a little more common sense, we could have figured out a way to have.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So Paige, when did it hit you that your guys' season was actually over?
Well, it didn't really seem to hit until the very end, because we didn't find out until the very end of the season that we weren't going to have playoffs.
Right.
And then right before our last couple of games, we heard that there wasn't going to be any playoffs. And so the last game, we really tried to give it our all, because we finally knew that it was going to be our last.
Yeah, did you guys understand that it was your last game during the game, or did it take a couple days after to realize that you guys were done with volleyball?
It kind of took a couple days after. It doesn't, when you first end the game, it doesn't really feel real. And then you just kind of think about it afterwards and you realize you're never going to be able to play again.
Right. Okay, Felicity, do you think that volleyball bettered you as a person, and if so, how?
I definitely think volleyball and sports in general have made me a better person. Um, it's helped me grow as a person. Maybe not like vertically, but mentally, it's helped me grow.
Yeah.
But definitely, it helped me make friends a lot easier, and
Right.
the girls are like sisters to me. It just helps me create a bond with them that can't be broken. So
Right. All right. Maya, what are you gonna miss about volleyball?
I'm gonna miss my teammates a lot. I feel like we really had we had strong bonds between everybody this year, and we had a lot of fun in practice and stuff. I never felt like anybody complained. Like even when we lifted or anything like that, everybody just had fun and they were happy to be there. So I'm definitely gonna miss that.
Okay. Grace, what does volleyball mean to you?
Well, I don't know. It means so much. Like you learn a lot from like other people, like your group, and how to like communicate better with people and just overall become a better person, like Felicity said. And you just like take so much away from it. You have good communication skills, and yeah, you like just know, I don't know. You just yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Paige, what do you think is gonna happen with other sports this year? Because I know that all of you guys, or not all of you, but most of you are in basketball and in softball. So
I don't know. Well, it's just that it seems like the regulations are different for everything, and you kind of have to take it one day at a time because stuff changes every single day. I think that there will most likely be winter sports. I just think they'll be pushed back quite a bit and their season will probably be shortened. But I really hope that winter sports do happen because I know basketball is a big part of a lot of people's lives. So I hope that they get the chance to play.
Right. Okay. That's all of like the individual questions I have, but I want to see if any of you guys have any like stories or memories that you guys want to share.
So before the interview, we agreed no stupid stories because that's what happens when you put us together. I don't know. I'll start. We went to Jackie's this summer. If you don't know who Jackie is, that is our assistant coach. Yeah, whatever. And and we had a big lake day and we sang to her husband because it was his birthday. And I mean, we just had an all-around good time. I was beat up. Grace pushed me into the ground the night before. I had my nose was busted up, but it was it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. Anyone else have any stories they want to share?
I don't know that this is a story, but like one of my favorite memories that we have is when we do our team camp out at the beginning of every season. We get everyone together and go to someone's house. And this year we went to my family's hunting cabin. And yeah, we just all get together and play games.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Grace or Paige, you guys got any stories to share?
I can't think of any like on the spot.
Grace, where's your mouth?
Well, I mean,
Things wrong. They're already reordering the right stuff. So
Okay. Do you guys have any advice that you want to pass down to your underclassmen?
Definitely don't take this for granted. Like, I feel like freshman year I kind of took school for granted. Like I never thought anything of it, and now it's my senior year, and I wish it didn't go by so fast. And just don't rush it. Take your time.
All right. Anyone else got any advice?
She basically said most of it.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Don't take
Yeah.
it so seriously all the time because like you're playing with your best friends and your closest teammates. So just have a good time. It's really fun.
Right.
Yeah, I would say don't get caught up. Like, don't get so caught up in your wins and losses because it shouldn't matter what the score is at the end of the game as long as you tried your best and you had fun.
Right. Right. All right. Well, I think that's all I have for you guys, so I'm not going to take up any more of your time. But thank you for coming and answering the questions. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Colton.
Thank
you.
Later, guys. I am back with most of our senior boys. I'm just going to have them introduce themselves and what position they are. So, Remy, we're going to start with you.
Well, my name is Remy Gooden, and I'm a running back and linebacker.
Okay. Bryce, we'll go to you.
I'm Bryce Ducamp. I'm a wide receiver cornerback.
What's your number?
23.
Gavin.
Which
Gavin.
Me?
Oh, well, I would say Haskett if it was the other one.
Oh, sorry. All right. I'm Gavin Walker. I'm number 12. I'm the quarterback on offense, and for defense, I am a safety, and then I'm also the kicker and punter.
All right, Haskett.
My name is Gavin Haskett. I am O-line, D-line, and I'm number 75.
Okay. Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Jacobson. I'm number 11, and I play wide receiver and defensive back.
Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom Martishev. I'm number 3, and I play running back and linebacker.
Okay. And Reed.
I'm Reed Newbert. I'm number 10, and I am tight end and D end.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to start with Gavin because he's the quarterback. What's your opinion on the lockdown that limited your season this year?
That kind of put us into a halt. It originally stopped us from having our greater goal of going down to state.
Right.
That was our big plan that we wanted to go back from last year. And then for us not being able to and got cut short kind of foiled those plans.
Yeah. All right. We'll go to Haskett. Do you feel it was fair considering all the other things that were going outside of school? And I'm talking about the regulations.
I really can't say much about that. I mean, it didn't seem fair a lot of the time, but we understood why the things were happening that were. But it definitely wasn't fair. I mean, we wanted to play a full season. We wanted to be close and all that stuff, and we just didn't get that opportunity.
Yeah, and going off of your record that you guys were running last season, obviously it was kind of a stop in the tracks to hear those news because you guys would have had a really good shot this year.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go to Bryce. When did it hit you that your season was actually over?
Well, it still hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of expecting okay, it's done. I can think it, but I just haven't processed yet.
Yeah.
From what I've talked to other guys from last year's team, they said it really didn't hit them till the fall came and they realized, oh, I'm not going to be able to put on the pads again.
Right. Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, we'll go to Remy. How does it feel that your season is over?
Well, it's kind of rough and sad. I wanted to keep playing because I knew we had a shot to go somewhere. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Bryce said, it hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah.
And I've talked to other guys like Nate, and they said it won't hit you till a little while after.
Right. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. It doesn't really hit you until the next coming year. So. Yeah. Alrighty. Was the atmosphere and the vibe any different on the last game? That one's going to Tom.
On the last game, yeah. I feel like on the last game, that's when we really knew that okay, this is it. This is our time to prove what we can do. We were playing number 4 team ranked in state, but we knew we were better than them. But that didn't stop us. We still went out, all out, 100%, kicked them 50-0, and it was really just a happy game for us. We did a lot of good things right, and at the end of it, we all got in our huddle, said thanks to each other. We've all been with each other since.
Right.
elementary football. So it's all these years have gone by like really, really fast, like way too fast than we would have ever thought. And that was kind of the game where we're just like, hey, it's time. We just got to put everything that we got now because this is going to be the last time.
Right. Yeah. Let's go to Alex now. What are you gonna miss about football?
Probably playing with all my buddies. Definitely gonna miss that, especially if we don't have a basketball season, because who knows when we'll be able to see each other with all the quarantine and stuff. So
Right.
probably
Yeah.
seeing all of them.
Okay. Let's go to Reed now. Do you believe football bettered you as a person, and if so, how?
Yeah, it builds a lot of teamwork and good skills like just fitness and how to work with other people, listen to coaches and captains. So
I feel like all you guys can kind of agree with that too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to Bryce now. If any of them are watching, do you have any words of wisdom you'd like to pass on to your underclassmen?
Don't take anything for granted. It goes by in a hurry, and you got to just stay focused at the task at hand.
Right.
Use every minute you have to try get better and achieve the ultimate goal, which is to win state. But just don't take anything for granted and try and improve every day as much as you can.
All right. Does anyone else have anything to add on to that one?
Yeah, definitely. Like, especially last year, like we were like thinking, oh, we have one more season. We can do it. We know we're coming back. We were not expecting any of this. So
Yeah.
definitely just go at it every day. Give you 100%. You know, the more weightlifting you get in, the better you'll be. Just have that mentality all the time that you just got to get better.
Right. Okay, we'll go back to Gavin here. What do you think is going to happen with the other sports this year? Because I know all of you pretty much are in basketball and baseball coming up. So what do you think is going to happen with those?
For me, I'm honestly hoping that we actually get to have our basketball and our baseball season. But to be honest, it's all up in the air. I'm not sure if anything's going to be for certain. It's
Right.
just we're really just going to have to play by ear, see what happens, and wish for the best.
Right. Yeah. That's all the main questions I have for you guys. But I want to know if there's any like stories or experiences or memories that any of you guys want to share.
Playing in the bank was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The Viking Stadium. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Can't forget about our Wild Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
That
boy.
was the
Yeah.
best.
Some post games tellies.
Yeah, being able to play Wild Boy almost all like the past 2 years after every single game. That's been nice.
I think that's all I got for you guys. So, I mean, unless anyone wants to share any stories or anything, because obviously, like you guys said, you've all been
Oh,
in.
Bryce, my boy Bryce, coming back after the broken collarbone to play in his last football game. That's probably the most crazy story.
And then
Yeah.
to build on to that, Bryce sacrificing himself for Remy's touchdown.
Oh, and don't forget Haskett getting a 30-yard run.
14 yards.
And whatever.
My
Same
God.
thing. Yeah.
Remember when I ran into Tom
Yeah.
on his touchdown
There
run?
was a lot of good moments this year.
Oh, man.
There's been a lot of good moments every year that we played together. There's always
Oh, yeah.
something that's going to stand out, and we're always going to remember it.
Right. Do you, as like, if you could go back to like your 6th grade self, like, could you even like picture this, like your senior year, and then obviously it was last year, but like your junior year going to the bank stadium and stuff? Like, I know I can't remember which one of you guys posted it, but you posted a picture and it said future state champions right here. You guys.
Eric Hamry.
Yeah.
and
Almost.
Eric Hamry did it.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think we all everybody says, we're gonna win state, but I feel like our seniors this year, we were like really determined. Like we, I don't know, had a better feeling than any other like classes come before us.
Even
Yeah,
like,
that was our goal since like elementary. We've always been saying that.
yeah. I think even my like freshman year, I told one of my family members that either my junior or senior year, we were going to go out and win state because we were just going to be better than everyone. And we didn't get that opportunity, but I wholeheartedly believe we could have done it.
For sure could have done it this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks that you guys didn't get a full season, but I'm glad you guys did get to play because I really enjoyed watching you guys play. So
Thank
that's
you.
all the questions I got for you guys. So I'm gonna let you go here. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. You'll be able to see this go up sometime this week here. So, all right, thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for
Yep,
having
thank
us.
you.
All right,
Thank you. Awesome.
See
Thanks.
ya.
All right, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in to our latest Patriot News. Keep your eye out next week. Hopefully, if everything goes to according to plan, we'll have our latest podcast. So keep your eye out for that. Thanks again from me. Hey, we got Mr. Morgenroth behind the camera, and we got Delvin and Nikon at home. Thank you, guys.